Hi everyone, it's the EnglishSimmer here, and this is a little overdue update of my personal save file. So a few months ago, I think it was back in October, which is why I'm recording this video now. It's the perfect time for you to all hold me accountable and keep me to my word. Honestly, I've still been thoroughly enjoying this. If you missed it, I'm doing my own personal save file in which I'm basically making over all the EA pre-made townies. Basically, my thought process behind this is I'm going to enjoy a save way more if all the townies are dressed and styled and also made over by me so that they look like I made those Sims, and I am thoroughly loving it. I've been reading up on their lore, I've been finding out more about their personality and kind of just basing their looks around that. I did one of these videos back in October. I will link it at like the end of this video in case you haven't seen it. And I've been doing these pretty much weekly on my Twitch, twitch.tv/EnglishSimmer. If you are honestly finding your Sims 4 game like stale, if you don't really feel like playing it all that much, because let's be real, it's been out since 2014 and baby gal, she does need some help every once in a while. Feel like I'm just like throwing her a life raft and hoping that she floats if I do it. A lot of you have asked me, are you going to be building for this? I will not be. I'll hold my hands up and say it, I think my friends are very fucking talented and I am their biggest cheerleader, and both Lil Simsy and Plumbella have their own save files in which I know that they've made over townie houses and done like community lots, and so I will be adding like lots in and things like that. Kind of get my bases covered for if I start a let's play or a challenge in this save file, but enough about that. Let's check out some of these freaking hotties. Twitch chat, shout out to Marvin, basically coined this as the yassification of my Sims 4 townies. So I'm going to show you the ones that I didn't show you in the last video and I'm also most proud of. Here we have Eva. Some of you may look at these Sims and be like, who the heck is this? I do not know this person. Eva is part of the party household. They came with Get Together. They live in Windenburg. She is a flirty little 20-something and I adore her. Next up, we have Jade, who I just finished. Honestly, they did Jade dirty. When I looked at like EA's original Jade, if I'm channeling JVN right now, I wish I freaking channeled JVN. I think that's all something we need. Yes, I've been watching Queer Eye. I watched an episode before this. 2022, let's just be all a little bit more like JVN, okay? Jonathan owns my whole ass heart. But they did Jade Rosa dirty. I didn't know that she was a banging business babe. She's in the business career. She wants to be a mansion baron, which I love that. We love a great aspiration. And so I gave her that. Honestly, looking at her, I thought she wanted to be a DJ, which, don't get me wrong, DJs are fucking cool. That's not Jade, you know? And that's the energy that she was giving me. Obviously, we have Marcus. We have headcanon the fact that Marcus is an adult, and he's basically just rounded up these young adults to make himself seem younger. So I feel like he dresses the youngest out of these, but I really like Marcus. I much prefer him. And then we have Lil Paolo, who is baby. I can't say anything else. He just looks like a little Labrador. Honestly, a little bit of a bicon in my eyes. I genuinely love this. I just get to like spew off all my little headcanons when I record these types of videos. Here we have Ted, who again is one of my most recent ones. I actually did Ted off screen. Like sometimes I just feel like making over Sims in my spare time, and Ted was one of those people. I have recently downloaded a bunch of facial hairs from Igor, and oh my word, I am obsessed. I wanted to make him kind of look like Dutch from Red Dead Redemption 2. Kind of like that slimy sleazeball. He's from Strangerville. He's basically like the mayor of Strangerville, who we all know is definitely trying to cover up. I mean, his name is quite literally Roswell. He's trying to cover something up indeed. And then his wife, Meredith, who I just made like a proper little cow girl. I love her. Although I will say, I feel like Nancy Landgrab, her, and Judith Ward all are giving the same vibes in my save file, and I feel like I need to switch at least one of them up. Which, speaking of, let's have a little look-see. We'll check out Judith Ward first. This isn't fully what I want Judith Ward to look like. I want to change up her hair for sure, but I'm really happy with the way that her face looks. I feel like she's kind of giving a little bit of Marilyn Monroe, which is definitely how I see Judith Ward. I feel like she wants to be the Marilyn Monroe of The Sims 4. I know I've been getting a ton of questions from people like, are you uploading these Sims to the gallery? Like, will they be up on the gallery? Yes. When I finish all of their outfits, the way that I'm going about it right now is I'm giving them 2 everyday wear, 1 pretty much of everything else, and then 2 hot weather and 2 cold weather, because I feel like those 3 are the 3 that you see the most. So I kind of want to like switch them up a little bit. So here we have little Jeffrey Landgrab. This save file has made me a Jeffrey Landgrab apologist. I think I watched like one of Jessie's videos like years and years ago where she was playing The Sims 2 open for business, and she had Jeffrey like run a stall. And if you actually read Jeffrey's lore in The Sims 4, I've been reading the wiki pages. I know the ins and outs of everybody's tea and drama and situations that they've got going on. Jeffrey's actually a really sweet being, and I actually want him to be really good friends with Johnny. I want him to be a Johnny apologist and basically like look after his son. He's a little professor in university. I adore him. I imagine him teaching like geography, you know, because his name kind of sounds like geography. Then we have Nancy, who is the biatch, but is giving me Evelyn Hugo realness, and therefore I can't help but love her. So basically my theory is Nancy wants to look the way that Judith Ward looks. I think Judith has more of like a classic look about her, and Nancy like aspires to be that. So that's the headcanon that I have going on in my head. I absolutely love her. She reminds me of Michelle Pfeiffer, Velma Von Tussle from Hairspray, but this green, I just couldn't get it out of my head. As soon as I saw her, I was like, she needs green on her. Look at her little hot weather. She's a tennis babe. Also, Meredith Blake from Parent Trap. She has a lot of inspirations behind her, and I'm living for it. Also, yes, I did go to private school. Please don't hold it against me. But we used to have a teacher, and my friends used to bet on what his wife looked like. And they were like, I bet she wears like a Barber jacket and a like little farmer's cap, and I think that's how she spends her weekends. And they called it exactly right. So I did also. Nancy just has a lot of inspirations. And then Malcolm Landgrab is the Nathan Prescott. If you've played Life is Strange, you know Nathan. You probably hate his guts, or you're either in love with him. Like, there's no in between. He's like Marmite. And I feel like that's the way that Malcolm is gonna go. Someone said that he reminds them of Joe Alwyn, aka Taylor Swift's boyfriend, which is actually quite hilarious, because I also said that Johnny Zest, who is the forgotten Landgrab child in The Sims 4, even before I made Malcolm, I was like, why does Johnny's face remind me of Joe Alwyn? Which is great, because Johnny and Malcolm have never looked like their brothers before, but now they do. Also, I definitely took inspiration from Tim Sims over on Twitter, so thank you, Tim, for my Johnny Zest, because I saw Tim's and I was like, I have to do it. My babies, my Sims. Like, literally, my Sims. Okay, Nox isn't my Sim. I can't claim him. I know everybody loves him. I wish I made him, but he's actually the Sims team. He was made for Eco Lifestyle. However, Mary and Blossom were made by Team Gnome on Sparked. So this is what Nox looks like. Honestly, I didn't need to do that much with him. Let's be real. I just kind of scruffed him up a little bit. I really like the look of him. He's my little rat boy. Rat King. We have Blossom, who is just incredible. I love her. These two, I'm kind of hoping you have no idea who these two even are. This is, I've forgotten their name. Quite literally forgotten their name. This is Micah Haas and also Ulrich Faust, who are part of Get Together. Again, I don't know why. I've kind of been feeling the Get Together Sims, apparently. I can't remember what their household is called, but I absolutely adore them. I've also been posting these to Twitter. I've been very, very proud of my Sims makeovers, okay? So if you've seen them and you're like, I don't care for this, I apologize, but like, can we just take a minute? For Micah, we went with like a little sort of dark academia look to her, and I think it just suits her so well. Like, Get Together did her so dirty. She used to have this hair on. Let me find it. It was a base game hair. They didn't even give her a Get Together hair. They were like, no. You will have this base game hair. I genuinely can't even find it, but it was bad. And I kind of hope that these Sims like aren't even recognizable to you because I gave them a whole new personality. These two also aren't completely finished, but we have Yuki and DJ Candy. If you don't know DJ Candy, what the heck is wrong with you? DJ Candy was a My Sims character. I definitely had a crush on her when I was younger. Along with Chaz McFreely, I used to think that they were the it couple in My Sims. And so I wanted Candy to kind of represent DJ Candy a little bit. I haven't like given her any of her clothes or anything like that, but her face is adorable and her hair is adorable. And then we have her little sister Yuki, who, like, if you saw her walking around school, you'd be so scared. You'd just be like, oh my god, I can tell you're a nerd from like what you're wearing and like the hair and stuff like that. Like, I can tell you're a computer whiz and that's your lifetime aspiration, but you do still scare me. Stinky Thorn Bailey! Someone said he really looks like Johnny Depp, which I very much get the vibe of. I can't even, there we go. That's the outfit. But I kind of wanted to keep Thorn the way that he looked. I just wanted to like spruce him up a little bit. And I feel like we got there. I feel like we gave him a better haircut. I just think he's still a bit full of himself, which I actually don't mind because now he looks like he has a reason to be full of himself. His gorgeous, stunning, I'm obsessed with wife, what the heck, Octavia Moon, you could do so much better. I've always thought it. Ever since my Get Famous Let's Play, you deserved better than Thorn Bailey. She's so cool. And then their son, Orange Bailey Moon, which again, one of the coolest kids. This is a theme. It's a running theme in my save file. The kids and teenagers, coolest Sims you will ever meet. And I feel like I'm giving this save file a gift. I feel like I'm saying, look, these are the Sims right now. These are the Sims in the save file right now. However, the next generation, they're gonna grow up and you're still gonna be intimidated by my Sims. As shown off by Olive Tinker, she is so stinking adorable. I love her so much. She's part of the Tinker household from Eco Lifestyle. She is definition of beige child, but I kind of love it for her because I feel like she's chosen it. Her parents haven't chosen it. Like, that is very much Olive style and Olive will own it. Like, she enjoys the orange glasses though. She always wears sun cream as well on all of her hot weather fits. This is her mum, Yasmin, absolutely gorgeous, stunning, barely had to do anything with her. She was a gorgeous Sim to begin with, she's still gorgeous now. I didn't even change her hair. And then Tina Tinker, who is just cool. isn't she? She's just cool. I kind of wanted to give her that sort of like grungy, oh, I haven't done so many of their outfits. Oh no, Tina. Someone suggested steampunk, and one thing this save file has taught me is that I need to go CC shopping for very specific reasons. Roswell taught me that I definitely need to get some like country bumpkin, like cowboy western stuff in my game, and she taught me that I need to get some steampunk in my game. And then last but not least, I'm just gonna show off these two because I personally adore. Okay, so Lavinia, she's a legend. She is the Hemphion Bagley mayor, so I kept her in her mayor outfit like quite a lot of the time, and then just like gussied her up a little bit, made her her own sort of person in a way, so I just added a couple of styles. Again, a sim that didn't need a lot doing to her because she was already stunning. Rahul owns my whole heart. He's just such a little sweetie pie. All the old ladies in town would love him. He'd ask them if they need help crossing the street. He'd carry their bags for them. He'd like help them in their cart. He would do everything. He seriously is such a little sweetheart to me. Sorry, I'm just gonna have to check. Did I put lips on you, or are those your lips? Because that is unreal. Why are you the only masculine sim in my game that has nice lips? Apparently I didn't put anything on his lips, and I am confused because that lip color is gorgeous. Everyone else just has pale ass lips and looks like they've put enough concealer on there like they were in year 9 of secondary school in the UK in 2008. So like, what's gone on with you? I need to know your secrets, Rahul. Like I said last time, I don't know if I'll be uploading this because I imagine I'm gonna upload it, and even if I state like 5 million times that this is heavily custom contented and people will be naked if you do not have the stuff, I feel like I'm gonna have to like troubleshoot so much. I do feel like a large portion of my audience probably has the same sort of taste in custom content as me. Like, I feel like when I do these streams, a lot of people are like, I already own like half the custom content that you have. So fingers crossed, those of you who are like really fussed about this already have the same sort of stuff, so they won't be too naked. But thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope this was a fun video. I genuinely just love getting to like tell a sim's backstory and like talk about the decisions as to why I did something. If there's anyone you would like me to see makeover next, like I said, I've been doing these pretty much almost weekly on my Twitch, but I have like chat decide who we're gonna make over for the day. But if you want to see anyone specifically, maybe for this next update, I'm still a way off with having everyone done, so I definitely need to do some more specifics on the CC shopping front. But I love you all, and I will speak to you all in my next one. Bye now. Remember, hold me accountable. I am having a lot of fun with this, so I feel like I'm gonna carry on with it, but just keep yelling at me in the comments.